Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Everquest Old School. Tonight, I am with two very good friends. We have not only three joining us,
Oh, what's going on?
and we also have Cypher Deck joining us today, although he is having a little bit of an issue with his internet, so I do forgive him if he sounds like a robot for a little while until that evens out for him. Which I don't hear him. We're also on Discord, so if the sound is a little different than what you're accustomed to, that would be the reason. Normally we use Skype. The only thing I have seen so far on Discord is it tends to like cut out the first word somebody says, so it's a little hard to keep up with them. It looks like 2Link is on. So we're letting them know that we're going to be heading over to Dalnir, guys. For those of you who have not seen that zone before, we're going to be taking our level 30s, which is on the upper echelon of the zone level. But that just means that the mobs will be fairly easier than they normally would otherwise. We should still get experience from most of the mobs there, and we'll have like the run of the zone. We'll hopefully be able to, you know, kick butt and take names or something.
It's the most important thing.
Right? There we go. There's Cypher Deck. But who are you bringing, Cypher? What character?
Where Odin,
And Noddle's bringing his Shadow Knight. I'm going to go ahead and bring my Wizard tonight. So it should be an interesting combo. Do we have anybody on heals?
The shaman.
Oh, okay. That should be enough. Yeah, with the slows. So 2Link is not able to join. He said he doesn't really have anybody in the 30s. He's working on his monk right now, and she's 22. So he said he'll catch us next time.
Trying to get him caught up to me.
We're also, like I said, guys, in Discord, so you guys are welcome to come over there and join us. For those of you who have that already set up, be part of the videos. We always welcome more people. I am almost to the Druid Rings. So, what zone are you in, Cypher?
There, getting there.
Got back into game.
Oh, you're getting back in there. All right. Probably just gonna be loud. Okay. Feeling a bit mad today. It's a beautiful day out to where I live today. Absolutely amazing weather. I don't know about the rest of you guys if you're getting snow or something crazy. We just had a pretty big rainstorm coming.
In Texas and seeing that
Shix was in tells with me he doesn't have anybody our level, but he may just come hang out with one of his characters, if that's cool with you.
That's fine. He doesn't have anybody in like the 20s or something? Because, I mean...
It's like a 25 mage that he has no gear on or something like that, which...
You know how we could do it, man. 25 would be fine.
I think he's afraid that he'll just die as soon as he gets there, you know what I mean?
That's a possibility. It could happen, but we do have a shaman with us. It's up to him. I mean, whatever he feels comfortable doing, but he's more than welcome to come out on a higher level dude if that's what he wants. Just hate not him, getting the amazing experience that will be there for him if he brought the 25 out. Plus, you said he was a mage, right? Yeah, so he could sit in the back and just send his pet in. Alright, I am passing the Druid Ring here in a second, and I'll meet you... Sorry, guys. I'll meet you at the entrance to Kithakor Forest, maybe?
Are we going to EJ?
Yeah, but I gotta pick up Cypher first. Oh, actually, I can't even teleport you, because, I don't have the common tunnel, so yeah, I'll just meet you at the Druid Ring. And then we'll find a teleport. somewhere over here.
I could switch over and port YouTube, but then I still need to find a dial port, so I might as well just find a dial port. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all of us at the same time. And that way we can be cheap and we can pay one fee for 3 people.
Yeah.
I'm
Right?
gonna ask him if he can port us.
Oh, you're talking to, he has a druid?
Tree
Tree
hugger
hugger.
or whatever.
Oh, yeah. It's good because there's not too many dials on. There is a new character I have not seen before called Dial Me. Funny enough, not in Dial-A-Port, yeah.
Service called Taxi, I guess someone started too.
Or they're just on selection on.
One person on for Taxi and they're like level 24, so that won't work. A skeleton just hit me, really.
Especially if you're sitting down. They have a tendency to do just that.
I just running beside him.
Now, how have you been liking your Shadow Knight? Because I know you were really excited to get to, I believe it was 28, 29, where you got your feigned death. And then after that, I haven't really heard too much that you've been excited about getting for that guy. Was it kind of a letdown, or did you feel like it...
Fun when it works. When it works, it's awesome, dude.
Have you found that you have gotten better with it as time goes on, or is it still as wonky as it was when you first got it?
I don't think I'm better at it. I just think it has a mind of its own, and like maybe when my skill gets better, because like sometimes it's like fizzle, 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 fizzle. You know what I mean? And then it works.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe when my skill gets better.
What's your skill? You didn't max that out immediately, then, huh?
Oh.
So I guess that's the difference between how it is now and how it used to be on live back in the day. You used to have a lot of downtime waiting to get into groups. And so I remember with my Shadow Knight, if I couldn't do anything, I would sit there and work on some weird skill. Either Feign Death was something that I really, really wanted. So as soon as I got that, I maxed it out as soon as possible. But when you got 3 or 4 hours sitting at an entrance, waiting for your name to come up on a list, you know, you could do that for, you know, good 30 minutes, sit down, med up. You know, and it does take a long time for a Shadow Knight to med. And then stand up and do it all over again.
They didn't invite you to groups, dude, because you were always falling over. You know what I'm saying?
At the entrance where they couldn't see me. People were getting annoyed with seeing that constant message come across.
Oh, man.
It's better than on my cleric where I used to summon bread. Every single time I would get on, I would summon bread and water for my backpacks. I never bought anything back then.
Yeah, dude.
Doom likes chicken. The Second Sons. How you liking that guild?
EKP, I think. So, I probably won't raid with them anymore.
Oh, they switched to DKP?
I was on, they were on a raid or something, and they were talking, well, we all voted for DKP, so enough talk about loot, or something like that. So, I haven't even looked into it to see if they did, but if they did, I probably won't raid with them very much.
That sucks. There's fewer and fewer casual guilds out there, but I believe the kittens are still casual. I don't know if they're on the DKP system. I haven't raided with them in a while, but...
I think everyone has become DKP.
I don't really mind DKP. I mean, it's not that I hate it if it's done right. But
yeah. Well, it's to each their own. I mean, if that's not what you're looking for, then, you know, can't blame you for not wanting it.
I just don't raid that much, so, you know what I mean? I'm cool with if I do raid and, like, something's, you know what I mean, like, class specific and everyone already has it, I'm happy to get it, you know what I mean? Because they already have it.
Yeah, I've seen it where if you don't have DKP to random, they let it rot rather than give it to people. That's hardcore. I don't quite understand that system, but it's out there.
Myself if that happened, or, you know what I mean? Untag myself if I was at a raid and it happened.
Right.
Right there on the spot. See ya.
Well, unless you're in the plane of hate and you're a Shadow Knight.
Or something. I don't know. Whatever I have to do.
Like, how are you going to get out then?
Just a hammer if I had it. I don't know. I don't know if I'd have it or not.
Oh, there's Tree Hugger right there. Is he butt naked?
He's naked too, dude. I'm gonna put him in the naked guild. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he might be a dial port, dude. I don't know.
So he's just like sold everything he has on his tune. Doesn't care if he dies anymore. He just ports people around.
Well, he had to buy gems for his breastplate, and then so I don't know if he did that then or if he was buying stuff for his monk when he did that. I can't remember. Okay, for gems is not cheap, as you know, sir.
No, it is not. About 10 to 15K, depending on how cheap you can get those gems. You still having trouble getting in, Cypher? You might have to send me a tell on that one because I couldn't hear you. It's weird too because he said his internet was working perfectly fine until he loaded up Skype. So, Skype, it's amazing. And guys, those of you who are just joining us, we're going to be heading over to Dalnir is the plan. Me, Cypher, and Noddle. Maybe some of the other guys will get on. Let me actually look at Skype and see if... I don't see Chupa.
Not been around much.
No. Tara doesn't have anybody in the 30s, does she?
Yeah, she has a wizard, doesn't she?
Let me ask her if she wants to join.
I'm gonna go AFK real quick. Don't mean to leave you hanging talking to yourself, but I know you can handle that task. I'll be right back.
Alright. Does not look like ZK is on either. Yeah, I think that's everybody right there. So we'll wait and see if Tara answers and joins us. If not, it's just going to be the three of us. Yeah, Tree Hugger Cypher is definitely having some issues tonight with his voice. I'm hoping it's not going to interfere with the game, but we'll wait and see. There was a game that me and Cypher wanted to try. Actually, Cypher was the one that turned me on to it. It was the, oh man, what was the name of this one? The Age of Aegon. I think it's Darkfall. Pretty cool little game. Those of you who had never tried it before, I would highly suggest you look into it if you're part of like the older crowd who likes, you know, Everquest and games like that. It's an MMO, but it is more on the PvP side than the PvE. It's there. You can do the player versus environment. There's tons and tons of things to kill out there, but there's also a real chance that at any moment somebody's going to come around and just kill you and take all your gear. Now that sounds horrible with the mindset of EverQuest, where it takes weeks, months, sometimes years to get pieces of armor that only drop in one place, and you have to sit there and camp them again and again and again before you finally win a roll on it. This game's not quite like that. The way they do it is all the gear in the game is crafted. And if you die, you can literally just go right back to your bank where you can keep everything safe. Disconnecting from voice while I get in there. I can't even load spells. Okay, so Cypher's still on the way. He's just having a little bit of an issue. But yeah, you can go back to your bank, take out all the ingredients you need, the iron, the ore, everything, and make another full set of that, put it on. But because you level up your skill when you make armor, most people already have dozens, if not more, sets of armor in the bank, just waiting to be taken out and used if you do die. I don't think that was supposed to be that big of an issue in that game. I don't think it's supposed to be like, oh, I died, I lost all my stuff. I think it was supposed to be more of the combat. Fighting other players is where the enjoyment comes out of it. And yeah, if you kill them, you can take their stuff and you might get something cool that you haven't seen before. But it's the combat that people are concentrating mostly on. And you can take over zones, you can fight dragons, there's sea battles, there's so much to that game I have not got to experience yet, but it looks really, really cool. So I can't wait to get into that one a little bit more than I already have. And
Talk about that game you and Cypher were playing the other day, dude.
yeah. You should get into it with us, man. Try it out.
Subscription one or what? I can't remember how that all went down.
It is a subscription one, but there are other ways to get into it where you don't have to pay for it. Plus, you know, the community in there is so welcoming. When I got in and I started streaming it, there were people who were just giving me tokens, I guess because it's not that hard to get them. And yeah, it's like a free month's worth of gameplay for every token. So pretty nice, you know. And again, community on a PvP server being that nice is not something I expected, but it is a older type of game, and I guess maybe with these older types, you get a different crowd in there, and that's the crowd I'm looking for. You know, like the ones that are for the kiddies out there, where it's very, very toxic and everybody's out to kill everybody, and you know, teabag them and troll them to the extreme. I've had my fill of those games. I can't really say that I like the environment that breeds, but it is there for those that enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever been into the PvP crowd? Or you ever like games like that, or you never really tried it?
DAOC is PvP, which is kind of cool, but I played that game that you guys were playing. It was Agon or whatever
Darkfall?
it's called. Yeah, I've never played that.
Now, that one I have been told is an older version of the game. There's like a newer version with an expansion and a whole bunch of niceties that they added in there. Banks in every city and fast travel.
A newer version of it. That's what I was going to ask you about, if you played the newer one yet.
I have not, no. I just saw the comment on it where somebody was talking about it. Sounds interesting. Sounds like something I'll try. But if it does have the niceties that they're talking about, the fast travels, the banks in every city, being able to use things that you normally couldn't use. I tend to like games that are harder. I tend, like, you know, I'm playing P99. I want something that is not so nice, that slows the gameplay down and creates a atmosphere that requires me to think before I go someplace. Like this situation right here. Yeah, we can use a druid to teleport us there, but we kind of all want to be in a location to do it as a group. Kind of all want to make sure that we're ready to teleport into that dangerous area and not just click a book. I mean, I know there's a very fine line for some people who are thinking about, like on live, where you can click the stones and then just meet right there. I'm not putting down live at all. I think that's a fantastic game for those who want that, you know, ease of use. So what do they call that? It's the ease of life or something, right? Type of additions in the game.
God, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, I would love to have more of you guys come out and join me on there, because I think that's going to be a cool game. I think I'll be playing that one for some time to come. Cypher definitely loves the crafting part of that game, which is kind of unique. I never really thought that would work, that level of crafting working in an MMO. Because you can go out, you can mine all the rocks, you can mine all the trees, you can go fishing. Fishing actually has quality of life. There you go. But yeah, you could do everything in that game. Pretty cool. It does level up rather quickly. I think it should take a long time to level something up, but still have not heard from Cypher. Let me see what zone he's in. So what games you got coming out on your channel, Donald?
Just haven't had time with the holiday and everything. Stuff going on at home and being busy at work. I did get that that mod for downloaded and played it. It was pretty fun.
The mod for what?
That GoldenEye mod I was talking about.
Oh yeah.
GoldenEye mod. It's PvP online where it's like matchmaking arena.
And you got into it?
Yeah. It's like good guys versus bad guys or whatever. You know what I mean? You can be like James Bond and his team, or you can be like
006.
the bad guys. the hat guy. What, I don't know all their names, dude. I should probably know their names better, to be honest, especially since I was playing it. And it's team, so it's and it depends on what server. There's only like 3 or 4 active servers. There's tons of servers, but there's only like 3 or 4 active servers really.
Mm-hmm.
But as you go, like you might start with like mines, and then like as you get kills for your team, you go then it's
You completely cut off right there at the end. I don't know if that was Discord or what.
Cool.
So did you win? Did you get any wins underneath your belt?
I mean, I guess if I kill somebody, I figure out it's a a victory for me. So
Are they that hardcore? Like the people who are playing are doing like one-shot kills?
kill you, dude. Pretty much, they can spawn kill you. So
That's rough.
if they want it. It is. But okay, so it's kind of like some of the other games. Like at the end of the round or whatever, it'll say best headshot or worst at this or what. Yeah, I only make the bad lists.
Is the bad list random based off of the people playing? Like sometimes it will say like worst shot, and other times it will say, most killed with a bazooka or something weird.
Something weird like that. They'll give you a title. You know what I mean? Like falls down the most or something stupid like that. Or,
Right.
most, but then there's other things like most deadly. You know what I mean? Like good things. Like if you're gonna be. Then to just log in 30 minutes of mindless. You know what I mean? Shooting each other in the face, and all the guns and stuff, or maybe it was just the server I was on that day was like paintball. Like as they shoot the walls and stuff, they're paint guns. You know what I mean? Paintball stuff.
That's the
cool.
one I actually like the best. Or the big head system. Now,
Only big head unit.
what did you use the keyboard and mouse, or were you using an actual controller on that? Because I know some games when they're ported over, or in this situation, it may not be as fluid as the old controller used to be. Did you run into any of that or no?
Half-Life mod, so it's pretty much plays just like that, but the graphics look like James Bond, the movements are like that, but when you there's some worlds that weren't even in the original game, like they created their own worlds, you know what I mean? But then some of the worlds that you do see updated, you know what I mean? Like they look exactly the same except they just look new, you know what I mean? Less pixelated, more new, so it's pretty neat.
So what you're saying is it's not actually a port over, it's a recreation of the old game.
If you ever played Half-Life, it's that game, but it's a mod for James Bond. You know what I mean? It's a James Bond GoldenEye mod for the Half-Life game.
That's kind of interesting.
Looks like the N64. You know how you like get shot and it brings up your shield and your health, like in the little ring in the middle of your screen? It does that, and it has the you have to hold down. Can't remember which button it is off the top of my head now, but you have to like hold down something to bring up your crosshair. It's not just like in the middle of the screen. You have to actually push a button to bring your crosshair up.
And does that slow you down when you do it? Like it makes the movement a little slower, or no?
Slows you down, just like in the game. So.
Right. Hey, G-Spox, how you doing, man? Yeah, I had a fantastic Easter. I went out to my brother's farm and kind of hang out there with the family. A little Easter egg hunt with the kids. A little bit of barbecue. What about you, Donald? Did you have a good one? We're on Discord, by the way, guys. So if you hear a little delay in the chat, or sometimes you don't hear the beginning of what Donald says, that's part of the reason.
Am I still? Is it still doing that?
It's still doing that like a lot. Actually, Cypher said he's not going to be able to use Discord, so if you want, we can switch back over to Skype. That one works perfectly fine for the me and you, anyways.
If that's better.
Yeah. So let me exit out of Discord. Not that I dislike Discord or anything. Let's see. But we're going to be going over to Dalnir. We're just waiting for Cypher to get here. He's had a little bit of issues with his internet lately, the last week or so. Seems like they throttled him back, so he can't be part of the conversation tonight in the call, but he is able to join us in the game, so he's running on over. And Dalnir should be fairly interesting for us because we're right there on the edge of where the beginning stuff is going to be kind of green to us, but later on, as we get deeper and deeper into the zone, most of the stuff will be like a light blue, although P99 doesn't have a light blue system. So we should call, but no answer. All right, we'll wait for him to switch over. There we go. There you are. Hey, man, welcome back.
I took Skype all the way. I shut it all the way down because I thought maybe that was interfering with Discord. But
Oh, okay.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you beautifully. It works. It's working fine now.
I don't know what the difference is, dude. I don't know.
Let's see, Juicebox, not too bad. Just chilling at the house. Wife had surgery on Friday. Ooh, is she all right? Is everything going okay? I don't want to get too personal or anything if you don't want to share, but you know, I hope everything's all right on that front. So did you do an Easter egg hunt? No?
What's that? Me?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
Come on, man.
What? With what? I mean,
Confetti eggs?
I have
Chocolates?
I have a 15-year-old, so we're not doing Easter egg hunts. So
We put dollar coins in the eggs this year for the kids. So they got chocolates and dollar coins in there, so that you never knew which one was which. And they went crazy for that. It's the first year we've ever done that. Money to these kids is just like catnip.
yeah, dude, I would have been out there if there was money involved. You know what I mean?
It's $1. I mean, it's you can't really buy a lot with that anymore, but you know, it's there.
Get enough, you know?
Stick a bubble gum, maybe.
Exactly. Oh my goodness! I think Cypher is in zone. Maybe.
Is
maybe.
he? All right.
I did a who all. He's might be in zone now.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's
It says he's in the commons.
Now we had ham, all this kind of side dishes, the green bean casserole, macaroni and cheese, but we also had pulled pork, and the pulled pork was excellent. So it was a good time.
That sounds good. Oh, there he is. There's Cypher.
He's fat, dude. You know what I mean by fat?
Oh, somebody charmed it.
Hater.
And a big shout out goes to a tree hugger for sitting here patiently waiting for us.
I'm killing the dragoon, man.
Yeah,
What's up
somebody
with
is.
that? He's blue. Kill him in his face.
Did he not get?
Alright, I'm ready whenever. Oh, we gotta invite. What's his face?
I've invited him. I don't think he's seeing it yet.
I'm gonna AFK sec while you guys port.
There we go. She's all good now. Just needed hip surgery. Oh, that sounds painful. It sounds really painful. I hope everything went well. All right, let's see. I think we're all ready. Oh, he's giving us invis. All right, so here I am rushing him. Yeah, I was trying a new game out earlier today before the guys got on. Didn't seem like anybody really liked it. Tactical Front was a turn-based strategy game. Kind of basic in the size of the levels. You got like 5 people and you're only going against like 2 on the other guy's side. It did seem to have all the elements to make a game like that. Could have been good. I think it just needed to be bigger, more encompassing on the scale of combat. More like Risk, where you had an entire world you're fighting over. All right, so we are in zone now.
Sweet, dude. Sweet. So we go running up this rock, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you, but let's go ahead and move as a group. Make sure we don't leave anybody
Oh,
behind. No, no,
you guys-
everybody's here. Everybody's here.
I guess we're following Cypher.
He's the fastest out of all of us.
I think we need to go up this rock, though, don't we?
It's been a while since I've gotten this route. Usually I tend to go straight to TT from over here.
Or are we not going to... Oh, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you gotta go up this hill, man. Pretty sure. Maybe he just knows a better way to go up because he's fat?
Maybe. Oh, here he goes. He's trying to get up there now.
Yeah.
Didn't quite take me up the same route he went. Oh, there, he's still over there. A little bit of a glitch.
I'm not getting up there either. Oh, here we go.
Here, yeah. This is the beauty part.
Oh, maybe not. Still not up there. I don't remember being down this far. Oh, there you guys are. I see you. I usually go up closer to the Druid Ring than that, but this works. And I think we gotta go left then.
Did Tree Hugger get up, or is he still?
I don't know if he's coming. Is he?
He was running with us, but I think somebody hailed him and asked if he was porting, so he might be trying to make a little bit of money.
Mine's good.
Is that one for the makers of FTL? No, I don't believe it was. Attrition at Tactical Fronts was the one that I was playing. Need a little bit of work, I think. Cypher went the other way. Cypher went that way.
Oh, did he? I'm not big on... there are some games like that I like, but that one was a little kiddie, cartoony for me, in my opinion. Just that'd be the first thing that kind of turned me off of it just by looking at it. You know what I mean?
It was. I think that's the problem I had with it. It probably was perfectly fine for what it was meant to be, which was more of a kid's game to introduce you to turn-based strategy games. But for somebody who's played, a ton of like Warcraft or Command & Conquer, those are definitely not turn-based, but Civilization, any game like that. The graphics were good. That's one thing I could say about it. It was, beautiful in the way that they made it. Cartoony.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Borderlands. When I first saw that game, I was like, well, not quite blown away by the graphics, but the more you get into it, the more you realize that's what they were going for. They had a unique vision of what they wanted.
Yeah, but you gotta realize a bunch of people playing Everquest really don't care about graphics.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, they want the gameplay.
I still appreciate good graphics. So I play Assassin's Creed games, because those games are really well done. I mean, the mechanics are there, the storyline is there, the voice acting is there. So when you give me beautiful graphics on top of all of that, like, I can sit there and I can appreciate, I can stop and look at the huge monument that they built in a certain zone.
I think we're gonna die, by the way. Have I mentioned that yet?
We might. We don't have a cleric with us tonight, so we're gonna have to be a little bit extra careful. I will keep up an evac, just in case. Just know my evacs do take about 15 seconds to cast.
Yeah, we're dead. That's what I'm trying to say.
We're friends. It says he only plays games with good graphics. RuneScape, Minecraft, are just the best. Minecraft's not bad. I would never give Minecraft any issue whatsoever. Those graphics grow on you. People are going to be remembering the way that game looks and trying to emulate that game for decades, I think.
Minecraft?
Yeah.
There's a million games on Steam that look like Minecraft, dude.
If not more.
Mm-hmm.
And there's even more games that are trying to upgrade the graphics of what Minecraft looks like while still maintaining the same gameplay, and why those are kind of interesting. Nothing's quite as addictive as Minecraft is.
Seriously? A skeleton just tried to hit me again.
You're a
Freaking
necromancer.
kidding me, dude.
You should be happy that you get skeleton bones.
I guess. I don't want to lose my invis because of that guy, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't have Viz on either right now.
Oh, well, you're dead, dude. You're so dead.
I might be. Cypher doesn't have Viz on either, so Ogre going down first.
Alright, well, I'll watch you guys do that.
We got root. We'll be fine.
I don't have root.
Yeah, we were talking about Pantheon maybe like 2 weeks ago, and we were talking about their latest stream and all the things they were going to add into it. And we had one viewer say that they didn't really like the way the graphics looked. They thought they were very basic and kind of, 10 years ago. I thought they looked pretty good from what I've seen on there, and knowing that they're going to be improving them as time goes on. I thought they were on par, but again, we play these older games.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of graphics the other guy's expecting, but I actually thought the wizard they showed in one of their streams where it had like the butterfly on her shoulder or flying, I was like, I thought that was a little too much, my opinion, but it's a neat idea, but it seemed a little glittery. By the way, did you know there's like supposedly next week some day called National Unicorn Day? You ever heard about that?
I have not, but it doesn't surprise me. It seems like every day out of the year has something. Like there's a National Taco Day and National...
I mean, I work in retail, so I'm sure that's what it's... But I mean, it's a thing, and they're going to do things for it and sell things made for it, and like cake with rainbow layers and balloons that are different colors and flower bouquets that are like this and books and... You know what I'm saying? I just did not know if everyone out there knew there was a National Unicorn Day, because I sure the hell didn't.
I did not. I did not know there was a National Unicorn Day. But hey,
you've been a unicorn before, dude.
Whatever makes you happy, man. Celebrate every day.
I mean, you've been a unicorn, so that's why I wanted to ask you.
I have, yeah. But as soon as you're not a unicorn anymore, you forget all those memories. It's a very special.
You poop butterflies and puke rainbows, dude. You know what I mean?
This is the Lego movie?
Dude, this shaman is red to me now. This is not cool. I was higher than him earlier. What happened here?
Switch characters, I think, right? Who are you playing, Donald?
No, this guy.
Oh.
This Shadow Knight was... Last time we grouped, I was 31, which, by the way, I'm 31, and he was like 26. Now he's 34. That's crazy. Cypher's the master of like 1 to 50. Yeah. Seriously.
Well, he got his epic in like an hour and a half, so definitely has the ability to power through something. Let's see. It's National Ferret Day today.
What the?
Yeah, dude.
Does that mean you have to eat a ferret? Or...
No, dude, you don't eat a ferret on Ferret Day.
Hey, don't people eat ferrets?
I think they do. It's kind of a unique pet to have. I've seen a few people with one. I've never seen anyone
Wait, ferrets are pets?
I've seen people with one, yeah. You can make anything a pet.
I thought they were rodents.
What? You have people who have pet hamsters and rats. Well, I don't think I've ever seen anybody with a pet rat, but... Mouse.
Yes, guinea pigs are pets. I know that.
I think anything can be a pet as long as you love it.
I mean...
Well, not physically.
Cypher?
You just emotionally.
Cypher could be a pet? Is that what you're trying to say? Cypher could be a pet?
Well, maybe I'll rephrase that then. Anything but
like,
humans?
You can milk anything with nipples? Is that kind of the same
right,
philosophy there, sir?
Yeah. I'm not going to try to find out. I'm not milking a cat.
Or Cypher. Pick on Cypher since he can't talk. Sorry. I don't mean to, though. Well, maybe a little bit. Did you happen to see the other MMO that a streamer, P99 streamer, was doing the other day called Project Gorgon? Man, that's pretty cool, too. I don't know if you caught that one or not.
What was that one about? It's like sci-fi?
No, it was like almost EverQuest-ish. Like fantasy classes. Could port around, you do spells, punch things, stuff like that.
Brand new one or something like old school?
It's on Steam. It's not a monthly charge. It's like I was asking all sorts of questions because I didn't know anything about it. It's like $39.99 one-time buy, and then the place has like packages. Like if you buy this, you get a horse with your your buy, or this you get something else. So, but for the most part, you can just get. Whoa, what's that guy out there doing? Because okay, he's indifferent. Scared me. Where'd you guys go?
Down in the water.
Really?
He's taking the safe route. He doesn't want to go up on land.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
And swimming's not the greatest either.
Yeah. But it looked pretty cool.
Yeah, I have to check it out. You know,
I'd probably be more inclined, not that I wouldn't, I'd like to play with you guys, but I'd be more inclined to do a one-time buy rather than a monthly subscription, because if my monthly subscription ran out, then it'd be gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I don't know if they save it if you know what I mean, if your subscription runs out. I don't know.
I really can't say anything about monthly subscriptions because I did that for like 15 years, if not longer, with Everquest and Everquest 2. I just now, after being burned out on that system, prefer a one-time buy or, you know, microtransactions a little bit to support the game if I feel like it's necessary to toss them a little bit of money. Like, leave that in my hands, my options. Don't make it integral to the part of the game to like actually play.
Yeah, it just depends on how you look at it. Because I put like you, I played EverQuest for years and paid that and didn't even think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I guess if I loved the game, it wouldn't matter to me. You know what I mean? Because I probably spend $10, or is it 10 or 15 or what is it? 5
I don't
for
know
that game you're
anymore,
playing? Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I-
I meant the game you're playing.
Oh,
I
no,
didn't
I
know if you knew.
haven't paid for that one yet. That had a free month open, so I went ahead and jumped in there and...
I mean, if you go to a movie once a month, it probably costs you. I mean, if you went by yourself and got a popcorn and a pop, it's probably $20. You know what I mean?
That's
So
true. I think it comes down to I don't play games long enough anymore because, you know, I'm doing all the other games on here too. EverQuest is one of the few games that I actually devote as much time as I do to it. So if I had as much time as when I was a kid to play video games, paying the $14, $15 a month isn't that bad because I'm putting in like 40 hours. But if I only play like 5 hours that month, then I feel like I'm kind of getting ripped off a little bit. So I would actually be more towards the concept of charging me by hour. You know, like give me 30 days of game for whatever amount of dollars, right? And break that up by hours so that if I'm actually on for a full 30 days.
yeah, but then you have times where you play, you stream for 8 hours at a time or even longer before. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but then there's months where maybe you don't log in at all, like work's busy, family life, whatever, and
Sure.
you're getting charged for that. And you're not actually doing anything, so I think it would even it out.
looked like you guys were digging it. I haven't seen all of. You know, I know there's going to be. I know you streamed it a couple times, so I know you played more than the one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a cool game. I liked it. Definitely feel like we can get back in there and do a little bit more. Let's see. January 23rd is Celebrate National Reading Day. That's actually a really nice day to have. I don't think as many people read as much as
these
they
are
probably
blue.
should.
Oops,
Wait,
Are
let
we
me
killing
buff.
these?
No, he said he's gonna buff up first.
my bad.
I read.
Wait, is there something to hit? Is that what you said?
Oh, I tried reading Nonal, or Cypher, actually, so I didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's all right. We can kill this one and then buff. I just didn't realize. I was like, oh, something to kill that's blue. Sweet, let's do it.
Let's see, it makes me think of Beastmaster. I love the original Beastmaster for its cheese. I don't know if you guys ever watched any of the late night shows. I never really slept as a kid either. Insomnia is a thing, but they had Joe Bob Briggs come on late at night. He's kind of like an Elvira. I've talked about him before in the past. That was my childhood, watching that guy at like 1, 2 in the morning, and he would show like the cheesiest of movies, and Beastmaster was right there with him. I think he lost me when he started playing Beastmaster 2. That was pretty horrible. And I think there's more than 2 now, right? There's one where they're like lost in New York or something. Let's see, Terrafina. There's Tara. She said she went to school with a boy who had a pet rat. So somebody has rats as a pet. It's kind of a weird one. I had a... they're surprisingly not as icky as you think. Very clean since they're cared for and pretty friendly. Project Gorgon seems interesting. A lot of good reviews by people who played classic EverQuest. So Tara is actually agreeing with you. We might... What do you think? How much were they charging for that one? Do you know, Nonal? I don't think he's listening. So
Dude,
some-
I've only said like 12 things.
Oh, there
I've
he
been
goes.
muted the whole time. I went up and to the right. Shix is over here holding it down for us. That one I was talking about, $39.99.
That's not bad. That's pretty good.
Looks pretty cool.
I just don't want to leave Cypher because he's still back there.
Up and to the right. Or is he medding or AFK or something?
I think he's mid. Oh, he's loading his group spells, so I'll give him a second.
Oh, okay. You'll be able to see me right here, maybe. I can solo these, I think. This would not be a bad place to solo, actually, as a Shadow Knight, dude. These are all blue. And I think... Oh, this one's green. Never mind. I think the Brute Hides sell for something. I think they're good for tailoring or making something. I can't remember what it is, though.
Right.
Yeah, that one didn't give XP. Probably because Cypher's higher, maybe.
Let's see.
There's Mr. Shix.
Somebody had a large game base, and he would allow people to connect to his computer and play the game and pay per hour. I don't really want to get, like, per hour. It's kind of the wrong phrasing for that. I meant that if you subscribed for a month, you know, you paid the $4.99 for a full month, that you only lost those days if you logged in or something along those lines. So you're not paying, you know, $3 or $4 for a minute, because that's going to be ridiculous. Alright, so Nana went AFK for a second. I think it comes down to how often you play the game. I know Pantheon is going to be where you have to buy the game, you're going to have to pay a subscription, and then you're going to have to pay for all the download content, the expansions, whatever. So they're doing like the full range of things in that one, and I believe they might actually have microtransactions in there as well, because they already kind of offer you that if you buy different packets of subscription based right now. So if you go in there with like the alpha or the beta build, or if you're going in there with like the developer $10,000 one, you get all these extras that you can get access to. And if they're giving those people access to it, at some point they have to give everybody else access to either something like it or the exact same thing. So you see, we still need to finish Resident Evil 5 and play Resident Evil 6. Yeah, actually, Tara, if you want to do that tomorrow, if you got time, I'm definitely game for that. I've been posting those videos of our gameplay. Sorry, guys, I got a little bit of a cold here, but yeah, we did that one like a month ago, and that was a blast. We actually got through the entire game, I believe, in almost one sitting. I think we had to come back and do the like extra bonus features. I think they had like an extra lost chapter or something in the original one that we have not finished yet. I got time, just need to set an hour. Well, hit me up on Skype and let me know like what times you're available to do that, and I'll figure something out on my schedule tomorrow. Nano, did you ever play any of the Resident Evil ones?
Not very much of it, no. I think I have a few PlayStation Resident Evils around here or something, if I remember right, like PlayStation 2 or something. Mm-hmm. These are blue.
Cypher just ran straight in. He's like, I'll take these things on.
They're probably green to him, actually, since he's higher than me.
Yeah, it might be, because he's standing right next to one that's not coming.
Oh, he already killed it almost. Jeez, dude.
That's what wizards. So one thing they might actually be good at when their spells land.
There's a dead lizard over there. Not to alarm anybody.
We may have finished in one day. Yeah, and you know, of course, Tara was carrying me a lot through those games. As, you know, she knew exactly what to do. There was one level in particular, I think I died like 7 or 8 times in a row at the very beginning of it. It was like a ruin level, and she started on one side, I started on the other, and she actually killed everything on her side, made it to my side before I had killed one mob. So, you know, skill level a lot higher than mine. I still find them enjoyable, even if I'm not good at it.
Did you do better than Thum teaming up with her? Just saying.
I didn't throw any grenades that bounced back and killed both of us, but I did shoot her in the head once.
Well, that's, you know.
In my defense, she walked right in front of it. Alright, we're going underwater, guys. Hopefully my... Oh, that's not water. It's a trick. Yeah, it's always better when you play your friends, though, so... We also have a few other games that ZK got us. I think we have a...
Oh my god, dude. There's mobs everywhere.
Right at the entrance?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That's pretty much how this zone works, dude. I'm on this Erudite chick.
Right, as soon as I zone in, I'll help you guys out.
Oh, dude, there's like tons of mobs here.
Did somebody train us?
Nope. I don't know. Maybe someone zoned out when we zoned in, but we're the only ones in the zone. There's a necromancer chick, dude. And there's a... Where in the heck? What?
She's running. She's running. Don't go that way.
Yeah, that's the zone line.
Let me see if I can blast her. There we go. We can't loot the body, though, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead, dude. Try it.
I don't think so. Maybe Shix went out there and pulled this for us.
He would, maybe. He's training us, dude. You catch that on video? Live on video? Oh, hello? Where you at, mob? He's an angry little guy, isn't he?
Why am I spinning in circles? Ooh, alright. That's some kind of weird effect right there. Let's see. Dang, I still need to work on the Resident Evil 5 vids I did with Doom. The world needs to see me get cooked by a grenade that he tossed and it bounced off the wall. It sounds like an honest mistake, but Doom does those things a lot. It's actually pretty hilarious to see.
It's an XR. Kill it.
Now remember, if things go bad, you do have Feign Death, and Cypher can tank fairly decently with all the gear he has on his guy, so...
Yeah, he's probably got... I don't know if he's wearing a fungi or not, but he's probably got better gear than this guy.
Kind of looks like it might be a fungi.
He might.
I know he kind of... I don't know if he decided to delete his Enchanter, but I think he kind of decided that the Enchanter was not the class for him. And I can't blame him. Every class has their unique style of gameplay. Some people find things really enjoyable. Some people do not. So, you know, maybe that's just not the class he'll play in the future. So he might have sold everything off of that guy, which definitely would have given him the money to buy fungi.
Or at least close.
Well, no, he said he had something like 117K.
What the heck, dude?
On that tune. I mean, you know, he always goes all out with whatever tune he's into that week.
I hope I'm going the right way.
Are you pulling or are you just exploring?
No, come on. I guess just follow me, because I don't know where I'm going, so...
Alright.
I got a gnome, though, this time. It's pretty cool. Get to kill all sorts of races here.
I guess.
Oh my gosh, she just nuked my face.
So a little bit of a caster there. Wow, she got some hit points.
A lot of bit of a caster.
Yeah, she got some hit points. That did not do very much
blew.
damage.
That's why people don't come here, because they're casters, man.
Oh, and she resisted.
Nope, there goes another gnome running by.
You probably will want to heal up before you go back out there.
Yeah, I'm life tapping. I'm at 35 mana, too.
There we go. There's some decent loot here. I'm going to leave that up so you guys can check out the experience as we go through.
Should be a Kunark dungeon, so, you know, shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. Come down to how fast we can regenerate our power versus actually being able to kill these guys. Let me take a look at the map here. So we come in, twist around a little bit, and the first turn that we come to, first split, we can either go left or we can go right. Left is rather a small dead end after you get through about 5 rooms, and right leads you into the rest of the zone. So
yeah, we want to go towards the temple thing, or whatever it's called.
however, if we go left, right there, after we take another short little left, is the shackle room that drops the ancient coin, the dagger hilt, the bow stick, the robe of Dalnir, which is ultra rare, but it's kind of nice. 6 AC, 3 strength, 3 wisdom, 3 intelligence, 3 agility, and 15 mana for monk, necromancer, wizard, mage, and enchanter. A a Veil, 4 Charisma, 2 Intelligence, 20 hit points, 5 to Magic, and 3 to AC. That might be worth checking out. And then the Greenwood Bow Stick. Yeah.
Green boost. I don't. Wherever you want to go, it don't matter to me. I am full health almost and about 50% mana.
Yeah,
So he went. He's at 20
Shix wants to know if you want him to pull and split and then feign death.
Can.
I thought you just shot it out.
I'm gonna take a real quick AFK while he's medding.
All right, man. Let me load 2 spells and then he's good to go. So we're gonna have Shix go out there and pull for us. He's AFK. It's still. All right, so we got a pull here. Oh yeah, look at that. I kind of don't want to attack it until Noddle's back, but we kind of have to. What do we hit that guy for? 314 points of damage? I could live with that. Let's see if we can get one more off. Actually, let's check the corpse and see what they're dropping. So a canine and it's no trade. Let me look that up real quick, guys. I want to see what the canine is for. I'm sure it's going to come back with a lot on the wiki, though. So, experience and the Elven Trail mix. This is a Hardy Mill. You turn that into somebody over in Fiona Vi. Stand tall. Will join the defense of the outpost. Upon turning in your 4. Oh, so you need 4 of them. Inhabitants of Fiona Vi got better. Emerald Warriors got better. Stormguard got better. And the Legion of Cavalists got worse. And the Pirates of Gunthrock got worse as well. So yeah, we'll go ahead and loot that up, and we'll try that out at a later date when we have 4 of those. We'll go turn them in. Getting Monk PL'd. I don't know if we're getting Monk PL'd. He wanted to come join us, Shix. But he, unfortunately, didn't have any tunes around our levels, so he's bringing his high-level monk in here just to kind of hang out. We definitely appreciate it. We love hanging out with you guys, so any chance we get is a good day.
He's here because Tara won't hang out with us.
I asked her. She didn't reply back.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
So, I don't know if you've seen any canines off of these mobs.
Canines?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's teeth. You can turn 4 of them in over in Fiona Vi. Actually, if you guys come back this way, this is the room I was telling you about over here. This is the one where you might be able to get some loot out of it. Right in there.
Oh, good. Oh, good. There's no one staring at me, dude.
But I gotta sit down and med.
It looks like Cypher's low, too.
That one has, I believe, 4 mobs in there, and one of them might be the name.
Can you summon me some bandages, dude, for him? Oh, wait. Never mind.
Unfortunately, I am a wizard.
What else do you do, dude, other than just nuke things?
I don't even do that very much.
Give wizards a bad name. I can't even get on this rock. This is bullcrap.
It's a small zone.
the
There
hell?
you go. There you're on top of
I have
it.
to duck and jump on it, or what?
Look how small the roof is.
Gosh, jip, dude. What a jip.
It's a good thing Cypher's playing a shaman. Otherwise, I don't think his donut-loving butt could get in here. I can only take so much Noddle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he's...
No extra charge, Tara. No extra charge.
Here we go. Hey Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.